Speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here we go.
Fields going to throw right away. That's out wide here for Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the option right is Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
11.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Davis now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Cowboys at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Completes this to Addison out left. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. A shotgun snap, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? that time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Nothing our score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, son.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. One play action. Fields eluding the pressure right. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Abanikanda once again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go. Here we
Looking
go.
at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hurry, hurry. Hurry.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Short pass to Howard. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Come on, come on.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go, Scott.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Go.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Pitts here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go. Up.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. A beautiful fake. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, Atlanta.
Here we go, Scott.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Davis. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
2nd and 6.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Davis. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Ready?
Here's Davis on 3rd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Go.
Play action. It's Fields. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
35. All right.
Now Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Fields, and the throw here caught by Addison. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel.
From the gun, here's Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Off play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Here we go, son.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right.
Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Fields in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cowboys, nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Davis to throw on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Ready, ready.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
10 through 11. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Davis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Here we go. Set. 65 cat. 65 cat. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Davis. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Go check. 18 Cardinals.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you got the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Ready, break. Top low 18. Go street.
Now they send a man in motion right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that flag accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Davis toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's
70
now
Ranger,
3rd
70
and
Ranger.
goal.
18, Pioneer. Warrior, 70.
Operating from the gun, Davis. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. You got a mini base. All right.
Robinson up the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Falcons have got it on cruise control. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Cowboys 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Davis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
To throw again on 2nd down. Davis. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Great effort there. 59 yards. And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point attempt to come here. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Here we go, son.
Fields. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Easy. Go.
Quickly to Addison here. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the give, here's Robinson to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken.
Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here we go.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. From a yard out. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the play. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Booked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Fields changing the play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. He got 29 yards that time. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Slot man moves right.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list.
And the Falcons continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Falcons 48, Cowboys 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
Now Davis on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Davis. And he finds Howard complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
70 Lions.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
The give now to Abanikanda. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Cowboy 8.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
31-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.